For better living, are you feeling good tonight? This thing got me thinking of life.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how this hairstyle was created. Once again, we have Mama Joy's hair rolls to create another masterpiece for you guys. So I'm just gonna be doing a talk through of what she's doing. So she's pretty much parting the hair in a circle around the client's hair, like around the whole perimeter, and then we'll be using the Brazilian wool this time to create this hairstyle, because the Brazilian wool is a very flexible type of wool that you can use to achieve pretty much just about any hairstyle. It's more affordable because it's not, I think it's like a blend of like fibers and like kind of like, I wouldn't say human hair, but like the fiber is very like reusable, and it's not like a typical wool that like dries out your hair. Like if you're really trying to grow your hair and you don't want to use like the African thread, I think the Brazilian wool is also a good method of trying to grow your hair. So as you can see, she's just doing the parts. I'm trying to make sure that she has like the perfect circle. Now with parting, you have to be very, very patient. Every client's head shape is different, so whatever technique you have, you always have to customize it per client. So she's just securing the hair out of the way, and what she's going to do next is she's pretty much going to start doing the wool technique in a lock style. So this hairstyle is pretty much a lock style, and then she's going to style it into that updo bun, which kind of looks intricate. And I love the design because it's so simple yet so like complicated looking, but it's actually very, very easy to do, which is crazy. But at first glance you'd be like, oh my god, like that, how did you do that? I just love this hairstyle, and they're very, very popular in those states, like very, very, very popular. It's one of the most popular local styles, and they come in different designs, like different styles you could possibly think of. Some you can't even think of, and they're so creative. So yeah, what she's doing is she's taking the Brazilian wool and wrapping it around the client's hair to kind of like create, kind of like how you're doing faux locks. Yeah, that technique, just using that wool and using it to wrap around itself to kind of keep the hair locked in. So right now she's currently parting the client's hair, the second layer. So she just concluded the first layer that you guys just saw. Now she's parting the hair again in, I guess in a circle to do the second layer of hair. Now keep in mind the size of the parts. I guess if you want it to be much fuller, you would part it smaller. Like when you're this current parting style she's doing around the perimeter, you would give less of a gap. So if you want it fuller, that is. But with this style, it's gonna look full regardless. Oh well, actually not regardless. The more hair you have, the more full it's going to look. The scantier your hair is, the less full it looks sometimes. So just kind of keep that in mind. Now the reason I really like the Brazilian wool is because it's a really, really good way to like stretch your hair and still have a wearable look. Sometimes with the African thread, it's hard to just like, unless maybe you have a style that isn't like too disruptive, but like I don't know, I just feel like it's hard. It's not as wearable. That's the word. It's not as wearable as the styles created with Brazilian wool. Anyway, so right now she's pretty much gonna do the same technique she just did. Mind you, her parting style is almost like a rectangle. And like I said, if you want the hair to be much fuller, you would reduce the size or the width of your rectangle. So yeah, just kind of keep that in mind if you do want to create something like this. But I think hairstyles like these are like almost like art. That's how I see them. They are very unique, very intricate, and I think they're great for like hair shows and things like that, because you just don't see them every day. Like so, I just really like appreciate when I see like stylists creating hairstyles that are out of the box. In today's time, we all tend to do the same styles over and over again, and it gets really boring. I get bored of it sometimes. Like, actually, I get bored of it a lot, especially when I'm constantly doing the same styles on every client day to day. It gets really boring. That's why I love YouTube, because I can schedule out time to create unique and just styles that I'm not used to doing every day. So I love seeing other stylists like Mama Joy Hair World that creates these beautiful, hairstyles that you don't get to see every day. So, we just gotta appreciate it and, show her that, she's doing an amazing job in Edo State, setting the trends out there and just doing such an amazing job. So I really appreciate her work, and I think she's amazing. I'm gonna put her details in the description below, so make sure you guys check her out. She's pretty cool. Let her know Mary Day sent ya. And yeah, so pretty much as you can see, they're almost done. So when she does this hairstyle, she typically does them with her daughter, so that way she's not there for so long. She has like two daughters, or her daughter and her daughter's friend, that helps her when she's doing hair, so that way she can get in a lot of clients per day. So yeah, it's she has a system going, and I love it. So when she gets to the middle part of her hair, she's gonna do something a little bit different. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey you, yeah, you girl with the bonnet. Oh, don't forget to subscribe so you can get notified for my next upload and turn on your notification. Love you. So as you can see, when she gets to the middle, the parting are like huge. Like I'm pretty sure she did like about 5 or 6 big like locks in the middle. So that's what I'm saying with these hairstyles. Like when you see them at first glance in its finished product, you don't really understand what's going on inside and the process of which, you don't really understand the process. Like this is not what I thought. When I saw this hair, I did not think this is how the process is, to get the look. So I just thought it was interesting. So realistically, if you're gonna do the middle this big, obviously, it's not gonna take too long for you to finish. So it's not, the hairstyle doesn't take that long to do, but it looks like it does, which is the crazy thing about it. So I just thought it was interesting. So yeah, you guys, was not expecting that. So when she's done, she takes like the wool and kind of like secures that middle part up, because like I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail, the hair goes up, so she's just kind of creating that updo look and how she wants the hair to stand. So then what she proceeds on to doing is taking the locks that she already locked up from the first two roll. She kind of takes the one from the front and one from the back and twists it and uses a wool to secure the end so that way it stays in place. And she pulls it up, getting ready to put it in this gorgeous bun. Now, pay attention to how close the locks are to each other. The one on the first roll and the second roll and side by side. You notice how there are literally no spaces in between. Like, it's so like tight together. So that is very, very important because it creates the illusion of like no space. It creates the illusion of the full look. So when you're creating this style, keep that in mind. Don't leave gaps. It has to be full around the perimeter in order to look like, in order to look full. So when she's done, when she's done twisting the whole thing, she pulls it up in a bun. Okay, and then what she's going to do is just kind of arrange it, put the hair in place where she wants it to be, and then she's going to take a little scrunchie and then just like put it on the hair. Okay, and then you guys get this. Now this is where it gets very, very like, ooh, okay, I see what you did there, sis. So I'm gonna let you guys just watch and follow along, or actually I'm gonna just do a talk through. So what she's doing right now is taking some thread and then she's just going to be using that to secure the hair. So the reason for the thread is so that the hair stays in place and doesn't move and maintains its form. It gives the form of the hair a stronger foundation, so that way, it stays put and doesn't move when she turns her head or, nods, stuff like that. This technique, I use it sometimes when I'm doing like braided ponytails, so that way my clients don't always have to use a scrunchie when I do like a braided updo or something. The hair just kind of stays in a ponytail. So that's kind of what she's doing right now. Same concept, very creative. I wouldn't have thought about that. And just kind of keep in mind you have to use like the same color that you use for the hair, for the thread as well, so that way it blends and it doesn't show. When she's done, she tucks the ends of the hair inside of the hair to kind of create the illusion that this hair is literally just like growing from within. So I thought this was really cool. I wouldn't have guessed that when I, first saw the look. So I just thought it was very, very, very creative. Now, just looking at this, would you have assumed, or would you even have like figure out how to have done this? Just looking at somebody's hair, like maybe you went to the beauty supply store and you saw someone with a hairstyle like this, would you have pictured this was how it was created? Like, that's why I love like learning from other stylists, because like there's so much we don't know. Like, there's so many styles out there, so many techniques out there. Like, people are mad talented, y'all. Like, it's crazy. There's so much to learn, and I hope you guys are learning just as much as I am, because I really like this. And if anything, this this video is for me. So yeah, you guys, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing my video because I gotta pay rent. So this is a lot of work. Anyways, it'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for watching once again. Don't forget to turn on your notification. I noticed sometimes my notifications are always off, so please turn on your notifications so that way you get notified when I upload and you're up to date on all my videos, because I have so much coming for you guys. So you guys are not even ready, like you're not ready. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching once again. Have a merry day and God bless.